Hey guys.
Welcome back to another episode of Two Cents Podcast. As you can see, we got these little cards.
Made by Charisma. They're super cute. We are the Two Cents Podcast, hosted by Jasleen and Charisma.
I'm Charisma.
I'm Jasleen. In this episode, we'll be talking about family and just giving our experience and our 2 cents.
Like the dynamics, all that shit.
Doesn't she look so cute, guys?
Thank you. Thank you.
I love me a matching set.
No, for real. Like, the outfit is already done. Like, you don't gotta figure anything out.
All right, let's get into the conversation. What kind of family did you grow up having versus what kind of family do you want for yourself for the future? That's going to be our first question. Also, you guys can answer these questions as well in the comment section down below. Or you can, just comment on our responses.
I would say my family was pretty close growing up. So I would like to have the same kind of family. Like, a close-knit family. Always doing stuff together. Always at each other's houses. Fun sleepovers. Like, cousins who are your cousins, but they're really your siblings. Like, that kind of closeness.
With my family, we were close as well. It was a little, toxicity mixed in, but that's all right. And when I make my own family, obviously I want it to be a more healthy dynamic, to keep the closeness, but just healthier.
Do you still talk to your family?
Yes. I still live with them. If I didn't live with them, we'd still talk. So, yeah.
Yeah, I still talk to my family. We're pretty close. I can't really imagine not talking to them.
Are the dynamics between you and your family different now compared to before? I'm gonna assume that you meant now as an adult than before when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like yes. Like, when I was younger, I feel like there was more, I had more fear for my parents, and what they thought of me mattered a lot. Whereas now, I've had a recent change in confidence. I feel like I'm more confident now, whereas I still love them, but they don't get a say in certain things, like who I want to be or how I present myself. Or even how I carry myself in other relationships. So that's how I would say the dynamic is different. I feel like we're close, but not close in the sense of best friends, but close in the sense I love my family. And yeah, I feel like the person that I'm closest to is my older sister, Jessie. I feel like you guys have probably heard me mention her on this channel before.
Shout out Jessie.
Right. She also has her own YouTube channel, which I'm going to link
check that out
in the bio down below, so you guys can check her out as well. But yeah, me and her are the closest. We're super close. If we weren't sisters, we'd be the bestest of friends. I'm close with the rest of my family. I love them. I love hanging out with them and having family time. I feel don't share as much as myself with them as I do with my sister.
Yeah, I think the dynamics changed. I feel like before, when I was younger, it's more parenting, and now it's less parenting and I want to be your little friend. Now it's I want to be your little friend.
They always want to be part of something. They always want to be one of the girls. It's so please. But yeah, it's when we were younger, it was more of them watching us and don't do this, don't do that. But now that they're older, what are you up to? Let me join you. Can I come? Is it just y'all or is it family? They always want to be a part of something, and it's just
And now I find myself even doing a little bit of the parenting for them.
No behavior.
I'm all right, you should do this. This is how you do that. Yeah. Okay.
It's
or
like,
wear this outfit, wear your hair like this,
yeah,
that kind of stuff.
they spend so long being parents, I feel like they forgot how to navigate the world sometimes. And so we now have to like parent our parents, and it's such a tiring job. It's just like, y'all, you guys have been here for so long. Like, I shouldn't have to be doing so much. Like, why are you asking my opinion? You can do things for yourself. Like, you know.
For me, mostly, it'd be the technology. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna let you figure out how to do
But
this.
they won't.
Like,
they
if
don't.
I give you something and you don't know how to do it, if I leave you with it, you should be able to fumble around with the buttons and everything and figure out how to do it.
Like they should, but I feel like the younger generation is more likely to tap around and open things and figure it out.
Yeah, they be afraid that everything is gonna get deleted.
Yeah, like, the older generation, they're like, they want you to tell them step by step, and like show them how to do every little thing.
And I just be like, just figure it out.
Yeah.
Like,
what are you gonna do when I'm gone?
Right? I'm like, I'd be like, I'm not gonna be here forever. I'm not gonna be around forever.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to figure it out.
Were you ever afraid to be your full self around your family? Why or why not?
No. At the end of the day, I'm really gonna be me, and that's it. Like, I don't give a damn who I'm around. Like, my family know me. Like, I'm gonna do what I want to do, no matter who says what. So
that's how I am now. But when I was younger, like, I feel like there wasn't a lot of self-discovery for me. I was more concerned with, like, if people thought I was being a good person or like a good child or a child of God or whatever. Like, I just wanted people to think that I was good and just like in the straight and narrow. Whereas now it's just like, I don't care. Like, you know, like, I know myself, and like, I know I'm a good person, and if my parents don't like something, like, that's their business.
You have to handle it.
Yeah, like,
figure it out on your own time.
You can be in my life where you could, well, not, that's a lot. Like, if my parents
gotta go.
If they don't like something, I don't care. Like, obviously, like, my parents raised us in the church, and like, they have certain expectations, but it's for me to decide who I want to be as an adult. So yeah, that for me, it's different now. Now it's just like, I am who I am. I don't care who's watching. Like, it's my choice to make. Whereas like when I was younger, I would be scared even when my parents weren't around, because like growing up in a religious community, some of the older people would like tell on me to my parents. So I would.
That's mad shiesty, like.
But you know, like when you're in a church for a long time and they watch you grow up, like they knew
like
you.
They're part of your.
Like they'd be like, I held you when you were a baby. So like they'd be like, yeah, your daughter was chewing gum in church. Your daughter was doing this. Your daughter's heels are too high. So it was just like, yeah. Even when I was younger, I would just like be scared to like do the things that I like, or even try different things to discover who I am and what I liked, because I'm just like, what if my parents don't agree with this, or like I already knew my parents don't like certain things, whereas now it's just like, if I like it, that's it. So yeah,
love that.
And I feel like that makes things better though. Like, it makes relationships better, because like I'm gonna be my full authentic self, and then like you can decide if you want to be in a relationship with that person or not. So I feel like it's much better like being yourself and doing what you want versus being scared of what everyone around you thinks. What's one truth about your family that you didn't realize until adulthood?
That literally they're just people. Like, growing up, I'm just like, okay, those are my parents. Like, you don't see them as like regular people as how you see everybody else. Like, those are your parents. But when you're an adult, you're like, okay, like, no, like, these are literally just people. They don't even have everything figured out. Like, they're still learning stuff.
It's their first time here as well.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, okay.
That's similar to my realization that like they're human beings and they're just doing the best that they. There was a point in time when I was really angry with everything, because like, especially having divorced parents, I'm just like, why would my parents do this? Like, I felt like they ruined my childhood with everything that was going on. And like, you come to realize that like your parents are like struggling with some of the same things that you are, and they're figuring things out the way that you are. But like, I was just so angry because I'm just like, I felt like I was set back in life because of the parents that I had. Whereas like part of like healing is realizing that they really are just human and they're doing the best that they can. And so that helped me to get over like a lot of the anger that I had with them. And like I was so like stuck in the past and didn't realize that like in order to move forward and make my life what I wanted it to be, I had to really like let that go, because like they were just doing the best that they can. They didn't know that they were gonna be in a relationship that didn't work out. And they didn't know that they were gonna, of course they didn't like get married and expect that it would end in divorce, or that they would have 4 kids and just everything would be so dramatic and messy. Like they didn't plan for that. So yeah, I really had to, I didn't realize until after I became an adult that like, yeah, they're really just like figuring things out. And now that I'm an adult, I can like make decisions for myself and make my life what I want it. And not everything is my parents' fault. Not everything, like the way my life is, it's not all because my parents didn't do certain things. It's just, you know, it just is. And so now I'm like working towards being the person that I want to be and making my life what I want it to look like, instead of saying, well, I would have been so much further if my parents had been more responsible. So yeah, that's one of the things that I definitely realized after becoming an adult.
Yeah. Korean. What kind of boundaries have you had to set with your family members, and how did they react?
I've more of set boundaries with like in my friendships than I have with family members. Some boundaries that I do have now is just that like they don't have a say in certain things. Like my mood, my happiness is just like I don't let my family members or people in general affect my mindset. It's more of a boundary that I set for myself, really, and not my family members. But yeah, that's one of my boundaries, that like they don't have a say in those personal things.
Yeah, a boundary that I've set that I actually keep setting up to this day is basically like I'm going to do what I want to do. Like you may have a plan or what you think is planned for my life, but I also have a plan for my life, so I'm actually going to go with my plan.
Yeah. I'm kind of experiencing that right now because I work for my dad's company, but I put in my 2 weeks notice and he's taking it so personally. And then like
Jesus.
Yeah.
Have you ever been made to feel guilty for pulling away from family, even for your own well-being?
I think no.
So, no.
Like
I haven't pulled away from family, so it would be a no regardless. But if I were, I can't even, I would have to say not even immediate family. It had to be people, family members who are not in my immediate family, like uncles and aunts of my grandmother.
Yeah. Whether it, like, regardless of what place the pulling away comes from, it's just like it would never make me feel guilty.
Yeah, like I don't know, it's a lot of things. There are very few things that I would feel guilty about in this life. So
yeah. How does your family handle conflict? Silence, explosions, honesty, or something else?
I would say talking. Like if something happens, they're gonna talk about it. Nobody really ignores anything. Like they're gonna talk about, unless maybe my grandmother, like she might ignore certain things within like her siblings or whatever to like try and keep like the peace, because like she's the oldest. But when it comes to my immediate family, like we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we talk
and
about
I'm
it.
definitely gonna talk about it. Like yeah, I didn't like that.
I used to be the type of person that would stay quiet about things that bothered me in order to keep the peace, but like it doesn't keep the peace at all. As a matter of fact, it makes me feel worse. So like I'm definitely the type of person to bring things up, and my family, we do talk about things. Sometimes it can get a bit heated. Like there's been a couple times in the past where like there've been like raised voices and slammed doors, but for a majority of the time, especially recently, there's been more talking.
What family patterns or behaviors do you find yourself repeating, even if you don't want to?
None of them. from since I was young, I was like,
I ain't gonna be like these fools.
Yeah, yeah. I was just like, I don't want to repeat anybody's mistakes. I want to make my own decisions, and I have made mistakes, but it's definitely not anything that my parents have done. So, like, and I hope that in the future, like when I have my own family, that I don't like repeat any, like I continue to that pattern of becoming better. So yeah, I haven't found myself repeating anything. Yeah. If I have been repeating something, I'd like nip it in the butt immediately.
Yeah, for me, I don't find myself repeating any behaviors because, like, I'm really my own person, and I would say I'm the leader of this family.
Yeah.
They would probably watch us and be like, this little girl, like, but yeah, like, I'm really...
No, you really run shit around here.
Yeah, it's a tight ship. But yeah, I don't find myself repeating any patterns or behavior. Yeah, like, has your family grown with you, or have you outgrown them in some ways?
I think I've outgrown them in some ways. Like, I love them and I love spending time with them, but like I've been saying, I've recently like gone on a journey of healing, and I've grown my confidence, and I've been just like engaging in a lot of self-discovery where I've like noticed with some of my family members, like they don't look for solutions for certain things the way that I do. Like, if something is bothering them, they tend to like blame the world, or just like blame everything else for the way something is. Like, oh, it's the devil, or
yo, people love saying that, and I'm like, okay, not everything can be the devil.
Yeah, like
come on,
you do have control. Or like they'll be like, it's because of racism. Like, things would be different if we weren't black. But it's just like, you have more control than you think you do. And that's where I'm very different from my family, because like, yeah, they'll take things for how they are, whereas I'm more of look for, okay, how can I change this? Like, if I don't like have enough money, or I can't afford the things that I want, I will more of be like, well, how can I make more money? Like, how can I become better? Whereas like, I feel like I have family members that would be like, oh, it's the economy, it's too expensive to live out here, they don't pay us enough. Whereas I'm more of like, how can I make more money? How can I like use the system to my advantage, and things like that. And yeah, that's where I feel like I've outgrown them. Like, like I believe in therapy, like just like different solutions to better myself, to like make my life what I want it. Whereas I feel like my family more of complains instead of trying to find solutions.
For me, I feel like I kind of like inspire them.
Period.
So they're like growing too. So if I'm like, okay, I can do this, and they think like, okay, like, you know what, she can, like, let's all do it. Like, let's all start working toward improving ourselves.
I like that. I like that. I hope I can inspire my family that way too.
I feel like some people have to see things first for them to try and like, okay, so maybe that will work if you're able to do it. Yeah. So
I
maybe
hope so.
Like once they see you, like, oh,
once they see like a visible change. Yeah,
like,
I hope so.
Look at what all she did.
Yeah. I am gonna work hard. And I am gonna like work towards the things that I want. And like, yeah, it's gonna be hard, but like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's because everyone's racist and no one likes women. Like, no, like, I'm not gonna. I feel like it's such a negative way of viewing the world, and I find that I have a couple of family members that do view things that way, whereas like I don't. But I hope that like, as I grow and change, that it does inspire them to change their mindset. Hopefully, because at this point,
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'll never outgrow them to the point where like, I don't want to be around them, or like their negativity is too much, because like I said before, like, they don't have a say anymore. You can be negative as much as you want to be. It's not going to impact what I think and like my worldview. So Yeah, in that sense, I think I had not grown. Yeah.
Well, guys, that's all the points we have today to talk about. We'll definitely do like a part 2 of this. But yeah.
Yeah. You guys can let us know like which topics you want us to expand on, or if you have any other questions, you can leave them in the comment section down below. You can also interact with us on Instagram as well. I do answer messages. Well, we both do answer messages on there, and via our email address. Yeah, we're very focused on like building our community, and yeah,
You might as well follow our TikTok too.
yeah, we're on all the social medias, all the internets. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys.